This video will demonstrate how Kingstar Logic Lab can be used to set up access and IOs. To start, click the basic sample project found on the welcome screen under Example Projects. In this example, under the resource view, you can see a simulated access is already pre-built. So we will start by creating a simulated IO. Right-click on the IOs menu item to add a new IO. Click on the IO device to configure it. The newly created IO is given a default name simulated_IO1 that you can modify. In this demo we are renaming the IO to Delta_IO. After clicking OK, a prompt will ask if the name should be applied to all occurrences in the program. Clicking No means only the IO name will be modified. Clicking Cancel will cancel the modification. If you click Yes, and have not yet saved the project, you will be prompted to save prior to applying the name change to all occurrences. Click OK on the notification dialog and then click Save Project. Now you can modify the IO name as Delta_IO and click Yes for the name change to be applied to all occurrences. IOs have an index which starts from 0 by default. Modify the index according to your device cabling sequence. Information about the device is displayed in Device Details. When you are manually setting up a device, no information will be available. Device information is gathered when Kingstar scans for devices. Next we will create input and output variables. Input variable length is set to 8 bits long in this demo. Click Add to create a new input variable and give it a name. In this demo the variable will be named sensor and the type will be set to byte. The variable's offset starts from 0 by default. You can also add a comment or description. Byte range means the length in use. The demonstrated IO length is 8 bits long, so the range is 1 to 1. Click OK to create the new input variable. Next we will create an output variable. The variable length is 8 bits long. Click Add to create a new output variable and give it a name. The variable is given the name lamp to indicate it maps to signal lamp. Set the variable type to byte. We will keep the default values for offset and description. Notice that the input and output variables have different addresses. An address starts with an I if it is an input variable, and starts with Q if it is an output variable. These variables can be used in a program and quickly accessed from the tree item IO variables under the Project tab. Next we will show how to unassign a variable. The unassign option is used to remove the mapping between a variable and a given IO, without completely removing the variable. Click Unassign for a variable to remove it from under a given IO. The variable will remain under the IO variables in the Project tab, but will have an address of auto. The variable becomes a regular variable not mapped to any IO. To remap the variable to an IO, click Assign in the Resources tab. Select an existing variable and click OK, then click OK to keep the mapping defaults. The IO will be mapped to the variable. The change will also be visible in the variable table. That's all for assign and unassign. Delete is used to completely remove a variable and its mapping. As you can see, the deleted variable is also removed from the variable table. The status of variables can be updated to the Resources tab if modifications are made in the Project tab. For example, if you delete a variable within the Project tab, you can click Update to apply the change to the Resource tab.